You guys want to get into this lore?
I would love to get into this lore.
All right,
Tell me about some
so
stuff.
for this week's lore, I wanted to do the quest "Come Fly with Me,"
Ooh, that's a good one.
but the way it's written out on the wiki is like a walkthrough. It's not written out like this is the lore and this is the Retcon factory, and it's been here from this time and that time and that time to that time. Like it was more of just like this is how you do the quest, and
That's kind
here's
of
all the
bizarre.
options for the quest. I didn't like it. So what I thought was I'll just do the lore on Jason Bright, the guy who's kind of like the figurehead of the whole quest line.
The
So
mean green glowing machine.
he is a sentient glowing ghoul, the leader of a band of religious brotherhood of ghouls, Bright's Brotherhood. He wants a better life for his cult of ghouls, anything away from the bigoted humans. Hopes to use the rockets at the Repcon rocket test site to fly away to a sacred place known as the Far Beyond. He's unable to make progress because of the Nightkin in the basement, refers to them as demons. They attacked Bright's Brotherhood and forced them to the upper levels of the Repcon test site. Jason says that the Nightkins said if
Oh, we're
any
on a
ghouls
first name
come...
basis now?
Sorry?
We're on a first name basis now with Jason?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bright said that the Nightkin said that if the ghouls came down there, that the Nightkin would kill the ghouls on site, and as long as they stood upstairs, they would live in peace. That's pretty much everything I have on him. He has a very small wiki page. The only other thing about him is that he was his name was Jason Bright before the bombs went off, and he thought that that was a sign that he's been ghoulified that whole time, and like since the bombs dropped. I have
That's
some
actually kind of
notes.
cool.
So what's up?
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and there's a cut content of him in a feral appearance. So apparently there was a way that you could turn him into a
That would have been cool.
Yeah. So I knew this was going to be short, so the way that the quest... I'm going to read off what I have written down for the quest line, and it's... And again, I get all my notes off of fallout.fandom.com. The walkthrough is just talk to Manny Vargas or Nobar Noonan, which is a great fucking name. And then you go to the Repcon test site, talk to Jason. You can find Harlan's imprisoned friend, which is the ghoul that's right by where the Nightkin are, that he's like trapped down there. You know what I'm talking about? Remember this?
I don't remember this.
Really, there's a ghoul down there that when you open the door, he's like, "Stop whatever you're doing." And you're like, "Hey, whoa, I'm not a Nightkin." And he's like, "I've been shitting in a corner for months." And he's like, "I need to find my friend." And then you're like, "Oh, if you found the body already," you can be like, "I found the body. Your friend's dead." You can then, I think, use him to kill the Nightkin, or you can run up to where he is and retrieve a thing of Stealth Boys, like an invoice for Stealth Boys, to give back to the Nightkin guard, Davison. And he'll like leave. He has Antler. He talks to the Brahmin skull called Antler. If you clean out the entire basement, there's a couple ways you could do it. You just go down there and kill them all and go back up to Bright and be like, "Hey, they're dead." And then they go through there. They go to the Repcon test site, and then he's like, "Hey, I need nuclear material to make these rockets work. So find some." And you can either go to a place right outside of Gibson's garage, or you can go to Dinobite and buy or steal the Repcon rocket souvenirs and give him that, and it's enough.
The absolute fuck ton of souvenirs.
Yeah, well, not the dinky dinos, the little rockets.
Yeah, isn't there still like 30 of them?
There's something like that. I don't remember, but you can find them in a couple different places. You can buy them off him, you could steal them from him, and then there's a few other places where I think they show up. But then you can talk to Chris Haversom, and he's a human, and he's kind of like, he calls you smooth skin, and you're like, "Oh, hey, you're not a ghoul at all." And you can convince him that he's not a ghoul, and you could be like, when they leave, when they take off, they're going to leave you here because you're human and you won't survive. And you can actually send him to Novak.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I recently did this quest when I restarted New Vegas. I had no clue you can send him to Novak. And he doesn't have any dialogue once he gets there. He's like, "Hey, thanks for sending me here." And then that's it.
Huh.
Yeah, and then you can go to the observation deck and you can either sabotage the rockets or you can launch them, and then you're done. You can head back to Manny Vargas and be like, "Hey, about that guy who shot me in the head, I could use some help."
Have you on your first playthrough, did you sabotage or let them fly?
My intelligence was never high enough,
So you had to
or my
sabotage them?
science. No, sabotaging is optional if you have high enough thing.
I usually let them fly.
Yeah.
Where do you think they go?
The moon.
You think?
I mean, they gotta go get Jangles. It's a rescue mission.
I feel like they landed somewhere that they think is the moon, but is not actually the moon.
I don't know. I'm just trying to like.
Or they're dead.
Honestly,
blew
they
up.
probably just burn up on exit of the atmosphere if they try to go to the moon. The great beyond is death.
You're not wrong. 'Cause there's no lore saying whatever happened to them. Like as
Yeah.
far as I can tell, they're just gone.
We'll probably never know.
I mean,
Yeah.
New Vegas 2.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. It comes out next week. Yeah, so that's all I really have on this week's lore.
Still, it's like one of my favorite quests.
Really?
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like the Repcon test area.
I'm an idiot. That's not all I have for the lore. I have notes that I always forget that I have. Hold on a sec. You want to hear some notes?
I have a feeling you're going to tell us anyway.
Yeah.
Cool, do it.
Jason Bright has a different smooth type of voice with an artificial echo, where every other ghoul speaks with a rough, gravelly, I smoke 6 packs a day type of voice. You won't get rads from standing next to him, even though he's a glowing one. So this is something that I never knew, and I've played thousands of hours of Fallout 3. He's similar to the son of Adam, being 2 religious glowing figures. So let me open up the wiki page for it, because I had no fucking clue about him. There is in Fallout 3. There's a ghoul in Fallout 3 who is in the what's it called? What DLC is it? The Jesus Christ, Broken Steel. I don't know why it took me forever to remember. Who's in the Holy Steel DLC? In the Holy Light Monastery. His mother is Mother Curie 3, who firmly believes her own son has taken the final steps on the journey. In fact, much of her son's high functions have disappeared. He's pretty much a glowing one who doesn't attack. But he's the religious leader of the Apostles of the Holy Light, which is
I
a
like
faction.
don't remember this at all.
Me either, and that's why like I read it and like I'm reading it off the wiki again, and I'm just like, what the fuck? How did I miss this?
Yeah, like I played Broken Steel.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. I must have just totally missed it. There's Adam's Champion. It's another ghoul.
Huh. The more
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know why they
guess.
didn't just lump this into the Children of Adam.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. Man, like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that it's something that I played so much of and like had no clue it existed.
So what you're saying is, this man is Ghoul Jesus.
Pretty much. I mean, he wasn't born to die. I mean, who isn't born to die? But he wasn't born to die for like our radiated sins. He was born to fucking. I've done this quest line. He's in a quest line called Holy Water. I'm 90% sure I've done this. This is
kinda
where you
wanna
have to
read
meet
it.
the guy in the underworld and sell things, is it not?
I don't remember at all.
What the fuck? I play Fallout 3 again because I apparently fucking missed this.
You missed one detail, gotta replay the entire game.
Pretty much because I don't know. I never thought I would find something that I missed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
I guess.
with all the hours you put into Fallout 3, you would have expected that you got it.
Yeah, I'm like upset that I don't know this.
Kyle, do you remember it?
No.
So I guess it's just a testament to how jam-packed these games are.
Yeah.
Just so much shit to do.
Can always find new things.
See that mountain? You could jump up it.
Speaking of new things,